Kev, Tony, they double up, and then Jackie Fabulous is damn near regular. Takara is damn near regular. CP is pretty regular. But like as of lately, I've been able to like keep it going for just like the people who haven't been on there before. So yeah, it's been going all right though, man. I can't really complain too much. Let me post this on the Patreon real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna go check the reads. What's this week? 20,
We got
30, 30, 20,
Hawthorne.
29th.
Yeah, 29, 629. We got Hawthorne. Um, we have
Implant and Vincero. Damn, I still don't have that shit.
Implant, Ventura, and Hawthorne. You still ain't got it?
No, I can't believe somebody came up on my shit. I was so happy to get a new watch too.
Damn, that sucks, bro. I'm sorry.
They said they were sending another one, but
Yeah.
they might have double backed. Like, nah.
Might need to give them your real address, man. Unless I mean you stay in a good neighborhood, but you do move a
Yeah, I
lot.
could start doing that. But the one I at, I've sent it to my PO box.
Right. Where's your
So
PO
I
box?
don't. It's off Jefferson, so it's not in the best neighborhood, but it's a PO box. So I thought it was, thought I was good.
That's what you get for thinking.
Who's our most expensive? Hang on, let me see. This one.
Yeah, what is switch accounts? Right. All right, we got a couple people coming in. 18 people watching. Y'all watching? Say something. Let me know y'all here, man. I see y'all watching, but I don't see none of y'all talking real quick, man. Let a real one know what's going on with y'all. Finish making my drink. Like a real one. Let me show you this. This tequila right here, bro.
Oh wait, I'm not. I can't see. Let me click back. What the hell is that? Did you find that in a temple?
Yeah, it's from straight from Mexico, bro. Like this shit is so good, bro.
Amor Mio?
Yeah.
That was probably what, $80?
I don't know. It was a gift.
That's insane. What is it, like super smooth?
Super smooth, sweet. It's and I don't even like tequila, bro. That's how I knew it was good.
I've never seen you drink tequila ever.
That ain't really my thing. You know, I'm a whiskey person, so I'm a whiskey guy. But it was good, man.
Where are we?
Get
Okay.
it.
Here's the Scary Squad. What up, Scary Squad?
Well, now they tuning in. What up, dog?
They got the drinks in the chat.
You know how we
Is that
do.
the official to hear more emoji?
That's the more mob emoji, man. Cheers, brother. It's all good energy, good vibes over here. Just supported a black business. Bought some shoes from his brother. Man, shoes was $500.
It's like, damn.
I did him the solid of supporting it, and I'm gonna have him on Zooming with the homies next week because I'm using Tuesday to promote like black businesses. But I justified it with like, man, I spent over that on some pair of Nike, a couple pairs of Nikes and shit like that, and it's like if I can get that money to that big ass corporation, I can give it to the black man right now. So
Damn, but that's still a lot.
it
That's
is. I was planning on doing something else with that money. I'm not gonna hold you, but I had been saying I was gonna buy a pair of shoes for like 2 years now, and I was like, the amount of money I'll spend on other shit, shirts, jackets, and shit like that, and ain't putting no money in this black man fans or his business. I felt bad about it, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just do it." Pulled the trigger. Man.
All right, hang on. I still gotta see the audio boom stuff. Okay, it's modest today. We got Hempland first,
Yeah,
then Vincero, then Hawthorne. All right, so where is?
I can't wait till the world open back up, bro. I got so much shit I want to wear. Like I ain't really been able to wear the damn watch out yet, man.
Yeah, wearing a watch in your house is ridiculous.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Like when I get dressed and sit like Farron get dressed and get sit around the house because she has a subscription to this clothing company, and she's like, I'm gonna wear these clothes. And I get that, but like wearing accessories, like like a watch, I can't explain that in the house. I can't wait to wait the songs.
It's like I said, it's ridiculous. It is nothing short but ridiculous. Um,
And for everybody watching, man, we got the cereal together. We are doing chit chat and cereal. Pat, when you want to do that?
I think we should do it Saturday mornings. That's
Okay.
that's when we used to pour cereal and eat cartoons. Might as well.
You want to do it in real time, or you want to do it prior to?
Depends. What's your schedule?
I'm pretty free. Hell, we could knock it out today. Wait, was that just for the Patreons, or were we putting that up on everywhere?
I thought we were also doing something for Patreon on Sunday, so I would put that out.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we can film that live. Let Patreon see it first, and then we put it up on Saturday. I'm game with that.
Wait, so when do we shoot it?
Shit, if we shoot it today, I need to stop drinking this liquor right now.
No, I thought we were shooting it live Saturday morning for YouTube.
Are we gonna give it to the people at the same time we give it to Patreon, or we give it to Patreon early?
I thought we were just gonna do it for YouTube and then do the Patreon thing on Sunday.
Oh, okay, that works. We can do that.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna shoot chit chat and cereal live on Saturday morning. You thinking 10, Pat?
Yeah, 10 works.
10 a.m. And then we'll do another meet and greet on Sunday. If you guys is down with that, I'll put the link in the Patreon and in the Discord for Zoom. Probably no later than Thursday.
And I'm pulling up with tongue twisters.
Oh, okay. Somebody said, "Did you enjoy doing roast meat live? Was it nerve wracking?"
Roast meat live, like the Zoom one, or like the one on stage.
I guess the Zoom one.
Is that what they mean?
They didn't specify. It was Nola Reaper. The Nola Reaper. Yeah, so I guess it's from New Orleans. I don't know. Did y'all do it live?
Oh, they might be talking about it on stage, low key. You remember when we did the?
Yeah, but that was a while ago.
Yeah, that was a minute ago. No, it was actually less nerve wracking because the audience laughed at a bunch of stuff that probably would have bombed in the room. So the energy was up, which is necessary. But other than that, no, not really. It was fun.
Janet said Discord won't work for her. Janet, I don't know what's going on with it. It's not working for you, but hit me up somehow, Instagram or something, and we'll make that work for you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait. I got the Cloud Village and caffeine. I need to join Damn Internet You Scary. Can you send me the Damn Internet You Scary link? Can you text it to me?
Yeah, let me get it off of Instagram.
Yes, I don't have the Damn Internet You Scary Discord link, you guys. Sue me.
Pat is trash when it comes to keeping in contact with y'all. I feel like a single parent in this podcast. Pat won't join the Discord. They've been asking for months for Pat to get on the Discord, and every time I bring it up, Pat be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get on it," and then he never gets on it.
Well, that's why I'm saying no more excuses. If I get it right now, I'm gonna join it right now, and I'm gonna say hello right now.
You want the Discord or you want the Patreon? You got the Patreon, right?
Of course, I have the Patreon. Yeah, just the Discord. Just the Discord. To be fair, I'm rarely in my own. I just don't get Discord.
Bro, it's literally just a messaging app, man. Just to talk to the squads, bro. That's all it is. I'm finna send it to you right now. I'm sick of it, man. I try to pose a question. Hey, how's everybody doing? Fuck you. Where's Pat? Wait a minute.
It can't be that hostile in there.
Wait a minute.
Apparently, you already have a porno channel.
No, that's on the More Mob. On the More Mob, I have a 21.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it gets crazy in there.
They just talked about it.
It's been kind of quiet lately, but when it picks up, it picks up. Shouts out to Relly Rail because she get it popping in the 21 and over.
What's wrong with y'all?
Mm.
What the hell is wrong?
For those that are saying they don't get Discord, Discord is literally just a place for us to chat other than right here in the chat and other than on Patreon. So it makes it a more intimate setting. Yeah, man, it's fun though. It's fun. You get to link and talk with people that you haven't. On the More Mob, we got a promotional page. So if you got something going on in your city, you want to let people know, you can do that. It's a ton of stuff to do, man. And you get to meet the people. Relly came out here. Relly Rail came out to LA last week. She got to link up with Chris Sosa. She pulled up on me when I was doing the classic car thing. Her and Hippie Goes. It was cool, man. So, you know.
Oh, yeah. Relly Rail, she pulled up on Sosa's party. She gave me a gift. Let me see it. Give me the little the holographic.
Oh, that's crazy. That's flex.
Holographic Goku. I got see, I'm wearing it now. I got one of them. You're not gonna see it. It's drowned in my other ones, but it's like this dope ass black matte beads. She came through with the jacket. Shout out to Young Rails. That was really cool.
That's what's up. She didn't
I'm in here. I'm in the Discord. Woo.
Tell Relly Rail, for anybody that's on Discord right now, tell Relly Rail I feel some type of way because she didn't bring your boy nothing. She gave me a good hug, though. I was like, hey, Relly. I mean, a good hug that can be a hug during quarantine. So, but it was cool.
Hey, I would like to put a picture in here. How do you do this?
When you go to type, it'll give you the option to put a picture. You'll see the icon for
type.
What's up, Lazy Cajun? She in this joint, you know what I'm saying?
What up?
Oh, Rail's on she's on a flight, so she ain't getting none of these flowers right now. Pat giving her a personal shout out. She gonna miss all of it.
Yeah, we just. Dang it! I want a picture.
What's up, Courtney? In Discord, when you get ready to post something, are you trying to post something in Discord, or are you trying to?
No, I want my own picture. Oh, here it is. I feel like an old mother.
Mother hen.
Okay. All right. I did it.
It's about time. Shit.
I did it.
Now, I will say this, man. You might have to adjust your settings because when they go off, they be going off in there. So you'll be like, I had put it on my laptop. My laptop was like ding 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 ding. I was like, come on, man.
Oh no.
You gotta adjust your settings for it.
Oh, the notifications are off. But let me see if my picture worked. Hey, my picture worked. I'm gonna put a bat in here. Bat.
Man, I've been waiting on this episode of Canvas Conversations to drop for so long. It's finally about to drop. This is the episode I did with Currency.
Oh shit! Is that still? How many of those are out so far?
So this is from the first time we did it, and I heard that they weren't gonna drop it because they had made that deal with IGTV, but now.
I mean, why not, man? You know how many albums you got, but how many projects would you say you have out? Like albums?
I don't listen to myself, so okay. Yeah, I remember once.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and they got so much content out.
A buddy, you know, who makes rap, you know. And
say his name, man.
Listen, we riding, and Sam says, "Oh, this is my part right here," and then started rapping along with himself. And he's like, but the whole song was him. You know what I'm saying? But this is your part in particular. Like, this is where you feel like you really turned it up at, and he just was rapping it out. Like, man.
What do you prefer?
I can't wait, man.
Damn. So wait, did they just stop putting those out or what? Because I only saw one episode.
Yeah, they had stopped because they were working on a deal with YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but IGTV. So they had just stopped, and I thought they weren't gonna never see the light of day, man. It's the episode with Dennis Rodman, bro. One of the favorite.
Dennis Rodman. I didn't know he did one.
Yeah, I did. This was like I said, the first year we did it. The episode I did interviewing him when he talked about how he broke his dick like 3 times. I was like,
oh wow,
it was crazy. That episode is crazy.
I don't like that. I don't want to hear that.
G Perico is crazy. The episode with St. John is crazy. We interviewed a lot of people that first year. It was dope as fuck, bro.
So wait, that wasn't this year. That was last year.
Yeah, that was last year, bro.
So did they just stop dropping this year's or what?
I don't know. I don't know if it was because of quarantine or what, but it looked like they back up because they definitely took a month off. They were supposed to be every other week when they dropped the new one. Don't matter though. They ain't slowing down no progress on this side. Also, for the Scary Squad and the More Mob, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret because y'all know I don't drop previews of who's coming up on Zooming with the Homies. But this Thursday, we are doing an all-deaf reunion on Zooming with the Homies. So we got Pat, we got Teddy, we got Kev, we got Meg, we got Trevor. I'm reaching out to DZ. We might have Josh there if he's not working. It's gonna be a good time, man. So make sure y'all tune in this Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's gonna be fire as fuck. And next Tuesday, I'm doing one for Black businesses. So I got like 6 Black businesses that I'm putting on there. The guy who I bought the shoes from today, he's one of the people that I'm putting on there. So it's gonna be dope as fuck. So yeah, man, check that out. Last night was crazy, bro. Last night was
on.
Kim Whitley, Buddy Lewis, David A. Arnold, Chris Spencer, and Ambria Allen. Bro, fire, bro. A lot of jewels dropped, a lot of laughs had. It was fun, man. We out here. Trying to flip this bitch into a TV show, bro. A late night TV show. Can you imagine?
That'd be lit. I mean, that's pretty much what you're doing. Like 6 every single night is just like shit.
Yeah, and this is all from like just my personal Rolodex and just friends looking out and just sharing contacts and shit like that, dog. I was surprised. The top 3 people that surprised me will probably be Godfrey, Leslie, and Carlos. Because me and Carlos we were cool already, but you know, when sometimes people blow up, their numbers change and stuff like that. I reached out to him, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'll do it. Fuck yeah." And Leslie, I'd only seen her in passing at the comedy clubs, and I didn't even know she was a fan like that. But she had posted a couple of my videos and gave me a shout out on a couple of her lives and shit. And she came in, and then who was the other person? Shit, I can't even remember now who the other person was. But fuck it. It's been working, so we're just gonna keep on riding with this joint. So
it's been hella. Yeah. All right, the Discord's lit.
Yeah.
I gotta move this icon up. That's
shit, Pat. This weekend is Funimation.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about that shit.
What day is that?
Shit. Let me look at the thing real quick. Fuck, what was her name? You remember her name?
I don't know. No, I don't. Damn, that sucks.
Fuck it. We're gonna have to find it. We gotta get this going. Because we gotta pull up. I know I put her in my primary folder. I'll find it. Let me make a note of that. Funimation conference. Because we gotta go to that. Man, I so want to do this fucking damn internet you scary like real conference, like real time in Vegas. Oh, that shit would be so lit.
Like having a how so?
No, I mean we can't do it anytime soon. Obviously, we gotta this shit pops off.
Right.
But man, that shit would be so lit, bro. And
it's scary how back to normal Vegas is already. So it might be sooner than you think because it's.
I don't want to take that chance though.
You shouldn't. It's wild.
I don't want to put myself or any of the mob or the squad at risk for that, man. Because even if we stick to ourselves in like the conference rooms or these hotels and shit, if anybody goes out, they're still at risk. So I would rather die back down. The numbers get a little lower before.
Right.
But just know, guys, that's a very real thing we are planning to do. Yeah, man, I'm already working with a couple people to make this happen as far as like the planning and things like that and finding the hotels and all of that. Would love to do it on a weekend, but again, the prices through the week. But even for flights are better through the week than going on the weekend. So, but we'll figure it out, man. Me and Pat will probably fly in on the Thursday before to get everything together, and it'll probably be like a Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday brunch type thing, and everybody leaves on Sunday. But it'll be dope as fuck. Just know that. I want to take a helicopter to Vegas. I'm gonna see how much it costs, bro.
I mean, if you don't, you can always take a helicopter around Vegas too, which is cheap and easy. That's the way to go.
If it's a 45-minute flight though, 45 to 50-minute flight though, I feel like we could do the helicopter from LA.
You think it takes 50 minutes to get there from helicopter?
Well, it takes 50 minutes for a plane.
Yeah, but planes are way slower, aren't they? I mean, helicopters are way slower.
I don't know. I've never been top speed in a helicopter. And only
helicopters be kind of just cruising.
Only helicopters I've been in are kind of like those type. Like they're not travel ones. They're more like sightseeing ones like that. I don't know the top speed of a helicopter, but I don't even know if that's possible. I don't even know if a helicopter would go to Vegas, but I think it would be dope. And I mean, shit. There's this other one. There's like this private jet company that you can do. They basically sell the seats on a private jet. So it's like, I think an 18-person maximum capacity when it comes to it. But like, that'll also be dope. And we get Josh on, pay him to document the whole thing, get a sound crew or like one sound person and just do the whole thing out, record it, put it up, let people know why they should join the Patreon. I think that'll be a dope ass promo video for it.
Right. Okay. That'd be dope.
I'll reach out to the, I mean, if we can get anywhere between 150 and 400 people to say they're coming, any hotel we go to that we say we want to book with, they're going to give us a suite. They're going to give us everything we fucking need. Like everything we need. Have a pool party, get the suite, have a meet and greet in one of the conference rooms. Like if we can get anywhere between, I say 150 to 300 people to go, that shit going to be taken care of. So
let's get that. That's tight. That's like 2021 summer plans.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. I'm with that.
Are you ready to get it going?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Can you turn off the share disable thing? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. All right, guys, we're about to get it going. Shout out to everybody who's here, man. Let me just say I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all thank us for putting up the content, man. But let me say that we would not be able to put up the content if y'all won't watch it. So I just want to say thank y'all to everybody that's watching right now. Also, thank you to everyone who is watching this after the fact, but to the mob and to the Scary Squad, man, for you guys' patronage, supporting us every month, watching the stuff early, sharing it, telling people about it, putting us on to other things, wearing the merch. Shout out to Hippie Goals and everybody else that helped create and participate in Merch Mondays, man. That shit is just crazy. I can never express my gratitude and appreciation to you guys for that, because honestly, you guys have provided a means to end of living during this pandemic. So thank you guys so much, man. We really appreciate you guys and love you guys to the end. That's why I be in there, like supporting it and jumping in and stuff like that. That's why I'm a better parent, because Pat is a do nothing ass dad.
That's not true. I hang out with them all the time, just in different ways.
I hang out with them on Twitch. Sammy watches me on Twitch. Fuck that,
Twitch, man. YouTube Live, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. The content. It's not like I'm out here in a hermit, like, you know, disappearing. I'm out here.
Man, Pat, I love you, bro. You're my brother, man. I love you, man. It's always a lot of fun doing this with you. All right, let's go ahead and get it cracking, man.
Boom.
What's up, guys? I'm To Hear More.
And I'm Patrick Cloud.
And this is another episode of Damn Internet, You Scary.
Yes,
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling like this was the longest and shortest year ever. Like the fact that it's July,
bro, really
is crazy, because it's like, damn, where'd the year go? But like, I remember just because of everything that was happening, it was like, this is the slowest year ever. So I have no idea. I really have no idea like how this year is. It's just like it all melded together. It's the weirdest year of my life.
Like, I don't think people realize, or like even myself, like the magnitude of things and people this will affect. Not only has it affected the economy, businesses have closed, it affected the stock market, it affected people's livelihoods. This will be in history books
Yep.
They're gonna have to reprint history books to make this a part of history now. Like that's a very real thing, man. And you think about like events that changed the course of history. You never really thought. Well, I never really thought that I would live through one. Like I would be living during one. I mean, outside of like Barack being president, because obviously hella historic black president, but like a pandemic, like like my daughter is going through this, and you know, me and Farron, we both be able to get out. Sometimes we go walking, and she takes the kids with her walking while she goes with her homegirls and things like that. But like while the bars were open, we went to a couple of restaurants and stuff like that, observing the social distancing, of course, and sitting outside. But man, like this has like strongly affected the way we live and the level of living that we're accustomed to. It's crazy to think that.
Right. It's just, and it's also so crazy that this pandemic is the exact same chapter as all of this protest and like Black Lives Matter movement. And it's super weird. And like one thing I was thinking about the other day is that textbooks are kind of like, I don't know, they're kind of they're already old, and the book is sort of like transitioning into the ebook anyways. So it's crazy to think that in the future, most forms of history will probably be digitized, which means there's going to be a lot of video. So you have to think like a lot of like that George Floyd video is going to be in history. You know what I mean? Like all these crazy protest videos of people getting arrested, the dude who got pushed over and the old dude who was bleeding at the ear, the girl who was talking about like, I'm going to teach my grandchildren to hate you guys. Like all that stuff, they have no idea. Like it looks like just an innocent phone video. Like you're going to go viral on Twitter, but like, nah, you chapter 70. Like it's pretty crazy to think that like, and one day in like, you know, in some type of like chapter about like literally the tipping point or the boiling point of racial injustice in America, like there's going to be all these things that we saw real time in Instagram, which is crazy.
You know, what's crazier to think about that now that you mention it is at first I was like, man, I hate that, you know, this uprising had to share the spotlight with something so traumatic as COVID-19. However, had it not been for COVID-19, I wonder how efficient and effective these protests would have been. Because if you think about it, had it not been for COVID-19, most people would not have been off of work. And if they had not been off of work, they might not would have come out in droves with numbers the way that they did to protest. Right. It's because that they were working from home or that they were out of work due to this pandemic that they were able to take to the streets with such strong and amazing numbers.
I didn't think about that, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like the blessing in disguise when you think about it. It's like, man, people were able to literally mobilize because they had the time and opportunity to. Had it not been for this pandemic, we might not have seen such a dramatic uprising. And I never even thought about it like that to like literally right now. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. And it's wild because like tensions were boiling anyways because people were already protesting about like not going to the beach and you know all that stuff. So it was literally the perfect storm. But it's weird to think about that like this in the same way that we were looking at Obama like, oh my God, this is gonna be in history. Like it's the same way right now, but just for a kind of like way more tense reason.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That's crazy, man. Side note, man, I've been using these new scented crystals in my laundry.
Scented?
You know, like the scent crystals. Like who has one? What are we using? Is that All? I think All has one. And
scented crystals? They look like crystals?
Yeah, you put them in your laundry. You put them in the
pods?
Not the pods, like literally like the crystals, like the scented crystals. Like I can't explain it other than scented. Like they're literally like scented crystals, man.
Yeah,
like
I was about to say.
Pour a cat full in there, and it's amazing, man. My laundry, like, I'm obsessed with smelling my clothes on. It smells so freaking good.
I'm all obsessed.
Obsessed, yeah.
OPSESSED. Obsessed.
Why are you doing this?
Because I'm trying to help. Because if you can really get that word down, then who knows? These scented crystals could sponsor you.
Obsessed.
But they're not gonna sponsor you if you're like, I'm obsessed with these. You know what I mean? Like
I didn't say ob. I say ab. OBB, obsessed.
Well, it's not OBB either. So
Not?
it's OBSESSED.
I don't think it's that. What?
You think it's OBB? Hang on, let me write this in the chat just to make sure I'm obsessed. That's how you think. OBB SESSED. Did you see it yet? Did you see how horrifying that looks on paper?
Hey man, fuck you.
Obsessed. It's like underwater.
Tish hit me up. I posted a picture from
Obsessed.
put your ass up. From Merch Mondays, and whose picture is this? Oh, this is Dutch. This is one old Dutch's picture, and she was like, "What's the shirt say?" And I was like, "Fuck you, Pat." She was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of like a thing I do," and because I say "fuck you, Pat" no less than six times in the episode of
Nice.
Damn Internet, You're Scary.
Gotta get those numbers
like,
up.
Oh shit, yeah, I want one. I was like, everybody should have one because at some point, "fuck you, Pat" is gonna come across your lips.
Wait, she was just sold on the idea without being inside the joke? She just said, "Yeah, I want one of those." That's not how this is supposed to spread.
I think she liked the look of the shirt, but fuck you, Pat.
I thought it was supposed to be like, why would anybody say that? Let me watch the show. Then you catch up on the inside joke. Then you buy one. I didn't think the shirt to purchase thing just happened. That's wild. I don't.
Dutch, I said your name right. She said I always say a name like Deutsch. I say Dutch.
Man.
One Oak Dutch is a name. And shout out to Dutch because she fucks with Currency too. We both on the Currency vibe. So
Hey, shout out to One Oak. That's a black club in Vegas. Probably the one of the only ones.
One Oak is at a couple places though, right?
Huh? One Oak is out here too. Yeah.
Yeah, they got it out here too, right? Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the only one I've ever been to. I've never been to the one out here.
I've never been to the one in Vegas. Actually, I have. I've been one time, and I was just like, I'm not paying for these drinks here.
All right. Well, I'm about to take over the screen because I got some fun facts. Boom. Wait, where is it? All right. Fun fact. Did you know that in the entire state of Ohio in 1895, there were only 2 cars on the road, the first 2 cars in Ohio, and the drivers of the 2 cars accidentally ran into each other? Can you imagine getting into a car accident with the only other nigga in town with the car? I'm just trying to, I saw that and I was just like, I don't even really know what to say about this.
I mean, my thing is like, how long did it take for the guy with the camera to pull up on his horse?
I know, right? This had to have been one of the people in the accident. But then it's like, they had cameras? I don't even know how
long did it take?
How is that possible? Like you only had one other thing to look out for. You had one other obstacle, and you saw him coming. I just don't get it. They must not have had brakes yet.
I guess not. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure this out.
How skinny was the road that's what they did?
I don't know. I didn't research this. I just wanted to share it. Next up, a man in Florida woke up with a headache only to discover his wife shot him while he was asleep, and he survived. And you could see the x-ray of, there's like a full bullet in his head, and he just woke up.
Can you imagine, first of all, I can't imagine what he's going through, right? Like the fact that this woman that you thought you loved or loved at one time, they could be on bad terms at this point. Obviously they are. She shot him in his head while he was asleep. The woman that you loved shot you in your sleep, right? But stepping away from that, imagine how she felt when she was like, finally did it. And then he woke up like, oh, what's for breakfast?
Wow, that's true. That is crazy. I didn't think about that because she had to have walked away thinking like it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, because he obviously didn't wake up for the shot. Otherwise, he would have heard that. But like to wake up, and because it looks like she shot him. If that's the end of the pointing end of the bullet is pointing toward the back of his head.
Shot him up his nose.
Yeah, she shot like it looked like the trajectory would have to be. Let me use my pen real quick. She shot him like in the mouth.
Do forensics?
Nose. Man, yeah. You know I'm into that shit. Don't make fun.
Nah, I'm into forensics. I've actually watched Forensic Files since you talked about it.
I love that shit. Watch all of those episodes. Then by the time you finish that, Forensic Files 2 will have built up a nice little catalog too, because they just brought back.
Here's the thing, Tahir, and I'm glad you brought this up. I watched it and I had a good time, but nigga, I had to turn it off after 3 because it was like, my God, the first one was about pedophilia. Then it was about kidnapping. Then it was about a serial rapist. I was just like, I had to turn on like cartoons.
It's a lot. The only solace I find in it is that usually they find the killer or the assailant by the end of the episode. That's
not cold case.
Solace. Not in all cases, but most. I would say 98% of the cases they find the assailant by the end of the episode.
You talking about Forensic or
Forensic Files? Yeah.
Okay.
Files. Yeah.
Have you ever seen Cold Case Files? Because them shits is still cold.
Them niggas are still out there.
That's how they end it. And they're just like, he was last seen over here.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, the game tells you everything you need to know. Cold Case
directed by
cold. They could never solve it, so it went cold. The name tells you everything you need to know about Cold Case.
I don't like that at all. They just end abruptly, and they're just like, and then he killed again, and it's like produced by. It's just like,
what's crazy is that like the way that we're creators and content producers and things like that, and that's just a talent that we have in addition to being human. It's like an extra trait or an extra chromosome or something like that we have. Killers really be killing people and then going to the grocery store like a regular person. Like that's an extra trait, a characteristic that they have. And they just kill people and they be like, bro, like how is that okay? But also it's like, you were just born like that? You were just born with the mentality that killing people is okay.
It's especially crazy when they have like a full family. Like I saw one where he would like put his kids to bed for like at night and then just go out for a bike ride. And then he'd just go to the park and like start stalking girls and like grabbing them up in the bushes. And it's just like, fam, I don't know how you used to binge watch those or just watch those continuously. I watched 3 and then tagged out, but I like them.
You know what it is? I found this out about myself while like I was in college and I was dating people. Like I need to know the why. Like that is what the fascination is with me. Like what pushes a person to do something like this? What's their meaning for it? What's their reasoning? And like even in like past toxic relationships, when I knew the person was wrong, I stayed just to try to figure out why they would do that. And I don't know. It's a sick fascination. That unknown, finding out the unknown for me is somewhat of a I don't know. I guess a motivation for watching so many episodes of Forensic Files, I guess.
So it turns you into like Detective Moore?
Hey man, a little bit, man. I be trying to solve it before the end of the episode. Figure out who did it.
Have you ever like tailed a girl or a girlfriend?
No, I don't do. I'm not that involved at all. Absolutely not.
Why is that's like every other episode in this shit?
Right. I wouldn't do it myself. I would pay somebody. I have paid somebody. I have paid a private detective.
You paid a PI? Mm-hmm. Them niggas that just turn the fucking car on as soon as they leave? Wow. Did they find out anything?
I mean, all they did was confirm suspicions.
So they found out stuff?
Yeah, a little bit.
Damn. So what made you hire him? And where do you find one? You just go down to the pool hall?
No,
where do you find a PI?
You literally can like Google private detectives. Like that's not a thing at all. That's hard to find. But you know, you just tell them what you're looking for. You put them on a retainer, or they'll give you a certain price for a certain amount of days or something like that, and you just get it done. And like for me, because for me, I've never asked a person to be perfect. All I ask a person to be is honest with me. That's it. Because I know perfection is something that we all strive for, but none of us are ever going to reach it. So just be real with me. But if I have any inclination that is not being 100% real, I'd be like, I put you in a certain category, and I just like I don't trust you. Like that's just it. Because like trust is such a monumental thing for me. Like because people's word is all they have at the end of the day. Like you can have all the money in the world, still be a shit person. Yep. So I like the money and all that shit doesn't motivate me. But yeah, I like to know when people are, man. Absolutely.
I'm sorry. I just glanced over to the chat and saw they're calling you Detective Freckles.
I see Detective Magoo Moore too. I was like, it's not me. I didn't do it. I don't.
I wouldn't. Who's on that artwork?
I would never be in the bushes of somebody. Like you ain't never got to worry about me stalking you. I'm never gonna be in nobody's bushes. That's not it at all. Yeah, like somebody else who just said that. Luella said that trust and respect is huge, and that's what it is, man. Trust and respect, discretion, and minding my business, dog. Like I live my social life by that. Like don't come to me talking about somebody else and saying some shit that you wouldn't say to their face. Like I don't entertain that shit. I ain't into the whole gossip thing. You won't hear my name in a lot of circles when it comes to that type of shit. That ain't what I do at all, man. Like I'm not for that.
I like that. That's real though. I mean, if you people who show signs that you shouldn't trust them are usually telling you the truth. So
that's another thing. When somebody shows you who they are, you got to believe them. If you put in a situation where a motherfucker shows their true character, you be like, damn, I can't believe that they would do something like that. Trust and believe that's who they are. Mm-hmm. You don't need 16 different signs to prove it. Trust and believe that's who they are as a person. Take it what it is. Either cut your losses or say that I accept that person and this behavior that they are going to exhibit, and that's what it is. But when people show you who they are, believe them. You don't need 16, 15, 30 different chances. Believe them.
Unless it's one of those like Hispanic moms in the movies that be like, I only did it to save my little mijo. Like for some reason, I don't ever judge those people because like for some reason in movies they always put the Hispanic mom in a situation where they gotta do some fucked up shit to save their little mijo. So I never judge them, but unless that was the situation that you had, then I feel like you should believe them.
I got that part right there. Bless you.
Thank you. I'm allergic to something in here. But, what's it called? I do have a little issue relaxing sometimes to watch these kind of movies, and everybody deals with relaxation different ways. But I think that the easiest way and the newest way is the wave of CBD. And nobody is leading the wave of CBD like Hempland USA, all right? Because with all the hype around CBD these days, there's a lot of buzz talk around transparency and which companies that you can trust, but dozens of new CBD companies are popping up every day, and there's just way too many to choose from. So the bottom line is you got to look for companies that walk the walk and are willing to wear their values on their sleeve, right? So enter Hempland USA. This is America's #1 CBD company since 2014. You know what I mean? Back in when SoundCloud rappers were bubbling up. That's when Hempland jumped on the scene. And they've been they're basically where homegrown health was born. They've been bringing better health and happiness to households worldwide with their organic American-grown hemp and they CBD products. Okay, so as a true originator, Hempland USA is the first U.S. CBD company to grow and produce their CBD products entirely in the USA. So there's not a lot of other companies that can claim that. Their mission is pretty much to get high quality CBD in the hands of anyone who could benefit from the well-being and balance that high quality CBD provides. So they priced premium grade CBD as low as possible so that you and your family can experience what better CBD feels like, even if you're on a budget. Because CBD products, they kind of get overly expensive and you don't know what they do, so it's better to just get high quality at a lower price. So bulk discount pricing that can't be beat. They have discounts of up to 30% off available all year round, and they're all about quality and value. Okay, so they want everyone to have the opportunity to experience what high quality CBD feels like. So this is the way to go. Do you have any experience with CBD, Tahir?
Yeah, man. As of recently, I have been experimenting with the CBD because I've had issues sleeping through the night. Like I'll either stay up to like 4 in the morning and wake back up at like 6, or I would go to sleep around 12, but be up at 2:30 and can't go back to sleep. So as of late, I have been experimenting with the CBD, and I like the results that I get, man. Like I like the fact that obviously I'm trying to when I'm trying to go to sleep, so I don't get to experience like a high or anything like that. But be able to continually sleep through the night is what I'm looking for, and I'm thoroughly impressed with what I've been seeing thus far.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's even like my personal favorite product is their signature enhanced CBD product. It's called ECS5. Again, that's ECS5. And you literally while you're using it, you can feel it working.
Yeah.
And sometimes you usually can't feel CBD, but this one you can like really feel the difference. You're more calm, focused, centered. So it's really easy to relax, and it's a price that you can actually, fit into your budget. So it's different than a lot of things out there. Remember, Hemplands USA, their premium CBD tinctures, soft gels, and topicals are available only at hemplandusa.com. Again, that's hemplandusa.com. And we have a special code. It takes 20% off of your order. All you have to do is go to hemplandusa.com/DAM, DAM, not the cuss word, just like how we do it, like beavers. Hemplandusa.com/DAM. Get your 20% off and relax with that hemp, that 20% off, that CBD, that CBD, that CBD. All right, back into these random factoids. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. I was gonna save this, but why not? Okay. All right, let me go ahead and share cities. All right. It's the truth about Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty has been a classic tale, obviously so many revisions, so many reworks, remasters, if you will. And it's like it was a Disney movie, Disney classic. What people do not know is that Sleeping Beauty was based on a story where a married king finds a girl asleep and can't wake her up, so he quote unquote takes advantage of her instead. The story is called The Sun, the Moon, and the Talia. And if you like that, since we were talking about Forensic Files, fuck it, might as well go into it. If you like that story, it originates in just a good old fashioned horrible rape story. He smashes a sleep woman who ends up having twins. And if you think that's horrible, it gets worse. His wife finds out about the twins and decides to she wants to boil and eat them. Just because she's like, those aren't my kids. So she's like, I'm gonna boil up, snack on these kids. Luckily, the chef had some sense. I think he fed them lamb or something like that. But they were over there like, yeah, children. And then they added dwarves or whatever Disney added. But yep.
You know what? Here's the thing. So, I've been struggling with this whole thing right now. When you find out the origin of a lot of stories, man, it makes you like aware of how dark America's history is, or just human history is. But then also it's like, damn, man, like I can't believe we celebrate certain things for so long. Like as of recently, and I knew this prior to, like the whole Ice Cream Man song. Like people are just finding out like that was like a song about like hunting black people down, and the history of picnics, the word picnic, and what that originally was, and it like as of recently, some some of the content creators I have worked with in the past, and I called you about this, Pat. I told you about this. It has come to light that some of the content that they have done in the past was highly offensive and highly racist. and you find out this information, and like I've been having people inbox me and tag me on stuff, and I haven't made a video about it yet because I wanted to make sure I use the right words, and spoke with a clear mind, a clear conscience, clear heart. You know, I wasn't aware of these things that were said and done prior to me working with these people. And maybe that was on me. Maybe I should have did the research. But honestly, a lot of this stuff sometimes is in one-off videos, so you would literally have to watch countless hours to see that a person says something like this. But when you hear it, it just takes you aback so far. It's just like, yo, like really, what? Like,
right?
I cannot. How? Why did y'all ever think that was okay? But
that's what I'm saying. It's not a documentary. This was fantasy. Like someone chose to write that story. Why would you write that? That's what I'm just like, okay. And it's just like a lot of things have a dark origin. Like even the Little Mermaid was nowhere near as cute. She sold, like she saved that dude and wanted to marry him, so she made a deal with like a witch or something like that. And when she got her legs, every step was like she was stepping on knives, and the prince made her dance, so she was just like, ah, shit, like, you know what I mean? Like it was literally like painful, and then she got cheated on, and like broke, her heart was broken, and her sisters shaved their head bald to give her a knife for some reason, and she was like, nah, never mind, I'm not gonna kill him, I'm just gonna let him be happy with this new bitch, and then she just turns into sea foam, and then that's the end of the story. Wow. It's pretty fucked up.
You know what would be crazy if Disney did a dark side of Disney, right?
Oh, they couldn't.
But if they did, here's the thing though, I think a lot more people would watch it than they expect. Like if Disney did a dark side of their movies and told the real of a lot of these stories and the origins and things like that, and if they admitted to stealing Lion King from the Japanese.
Oh, they couldn't. That is a crazy, like, it's wild. They didn't think, they were just like, man, it's over here in Asia. They will
never come out. Yeah, they'll never find out.
And the internet said, oh, for reals?
Hold my beer.
Woo!
Disney was out here just stealing stuff, man.
Bro, it's wild how many times people just went overseas. Because, like, in theory, it used to take a long time to go overseas. So it's just like, I'm sure stuff has been stolen from the beginning of time. Just like somebody saw Leonardo da Vinci and went to Brazil and was like, look at all this shit that I made. You know, like it was probably super easy to steal, but now it's just like information is way too accessible. And like, even you go back to the Power Rangers, like that was half stolen Japanese content and half shot by Americans. Like everything.
I heard that they bought the rights to that and bought the footage for Power Rangers. And that's
why they would have had to buy the American rights to air it there. You know what I mean? Because that's still a legal process. But he pretty much took stuff that already existed and just slapped it on his. So it's just like,
absolutely.
Like, we were gonna find out at some point. It's just super weird. But yeah,
that's just crazy shit, man. Oh, and shout out to Lissa. She just inboxed me and reminded me about the Funimation chat. I mean, not the Funimation, but the Funimation Con. So it's July 3rd and 4th, Pat, and I got everything.
Okay, perfect. July 4th?
Yeah, July 3rd and 4th.
Okay, perfect. All right, well, you just actually brought that up. But yeah, this is, since we're talking about weird origins, this is a video that went viral on TikTok of a girl explaining the origins of the Ice Cream Truck song, which is actually a racist song called N-Word Love a Watermelon. So here it is. I'm gonna go blow my nose.
Fun song, right? Y'all really are not gonna like this one. Yikes. Guys, the original name of this song was Old Zip Coon. It was released in March of 1917 by Columbia Records, and it's now more commonly known as Turkey in the Straw. So if you search like children's songs, you'll find Turkey in the Straw. But its original lyrics were, Nigga love a watermelon, ha 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 ha. Nigga love a watermelon, ha 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 ha. And even the graphics for the song, its original Old Zip Coon had an African American, big-lipped blackface doing like a jig on it. And then in the video that Columbia Records released, they had a huge piece of watermelon and an African American male enjoying the watermelon. And it even went as far as to say that watermelon is the black man's ice cream. So there's that. Enjoy your ice cream, guys. Don't sing along with that song.
Harry C. Brown, you racist motherfucker. So, first of all, what is wrong with people? Who sat down and really first of all, the melody's fire. Can't even lie. It survived all this time and is now an ice cream chump. Great melody. But Jesus, what is wrong with y'all niggas? Y'all, I couldn't see myself hating anyone that much to just be to just write a jingle that is wild to me. And now it's just it's so ingrained in our history that as a kid I was running to that song ice cream, and it's just fam, how was that ever a thing? That's just it's hard to digest sometimes.
I'm looking at the first comment that was by Christina, and it was not everything is about race, leave ice cream alone. And it's just that's somebody that refuses to admit that America has a dark history and needs to admit it and own up to it. And it's everything shouldn't be about race, but America's history is that everything was about race. It's always been about money, finances, and race. Always. That is the history of America. They pillaged the Native Americans, forced them off the land so they could have the land, so they could make more money. They brought slaves over to America so they can make the stuff for free, so they can keep their money and also make more money. It's always been about race and money. So Christina, whoever you are, stop turning a blind eye to some shit because it doesn't directly affect you, but it is about race. Okay? It is about race. So get off your fucking high horse and admit it. America had and still has a big race problem, and stop being part of the problem and start being part of the solution.
I effing love that. That was pretty much that was so well spoken. We might as well break out stupidly, and that's where I come in. We just talked about the ice cream truck song and how it used to be racist and exclusive and all this weird stuff, but let's just talk about straight up ice. Forget the ice cream. Let's talk about straight up ice. All right, this podcast is also brought to you by the Fly Vincero watches. All right, now this is a website that is for the neat, the clean, the upscale, and the mean. You guys can have that. You guys can steal that lingo if you want. But we're partnering with Vincero watches, and we could not be more exciting. You got to find a watch that's stylish, bold, and built to last. But unfortunately, that can cost a pretty penny out here. But Vincero watches, they got your back. They're changing that. They believe that you deserve to look good and feel good no matter what your budget, which I was like, that's for me. So Vincero creates exceptionally crafted watches, and they do it without breaking the bank. All right, the guys over on their team, they sent us some watches, and from what I know from Tahir's, it's balling. Somebody came up on mine. It's okay. That's how mail. I'm glad that there's a fly mailman out there. At my digress, but Tahir has a piece, and it's nothing short of fly, and they're extending the offer to you guys as well. They're offering you as a listener up to 20% off of your entire order, and they're going to cover all shipping costs. Okay, so all you got to do is use the code SCARY, SCARY, and they got you on your entire order. So get you a couple watches, get you a couple timepieces, and they're honestly a very, very unique design that you won't find anywhere else. So you need to see them for yourself at VinceroWatches.com. You got something to say about the fly people over at Vincero?
Absolutely, man. And somebody literally just hit me up and was like, yo, my code's not working. I can't get 20% off. Guys, you have to listen. The keyword is up to, or keywords is up to 20% off. So not every watch is 20% off, but you can find some really nice pieces up to 20% off. So go over there to Vincero Watches, find something that you like. If you really like it, get it. 20% off or not, man, because you're going to get these at a way better price than you will going to the store, because when it's direct to consumer, you buy out the middleman. So the middleman is going to mark it up so he can make some money off what he bought off from the company. But if you're buying directly from Vincero, you are buying directly from the creator of the watch. You're going to save money automatically. So find something you like, add the code to it, get your discount, keep it moving, step out fly when the world opens back up, or wear it around the house. You know what? Sometimes you got to stomp for the gram. Wear it on, put it on, take a picture, take it off, and then when the world opens back up, shine on them one more time. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Tahir wears shades in his kitchen. So you could wear a fly little watch in your house, even if you're not a watch person. You know what I mean? There's accessories, wallets, bracelets, extra straps, sunglasses, all that made with the same incredible quality. And that's why they have over 21,000 5-star reviews. So again, go on over to VinceroWatches.com. That's VENCERO. It's a foreign word. You know what I mean? That H really isn't in there. Vincero, VINCERO, watches.com, and use the code SCARY. Them discounts is finna be scary too. Haha. Salesman. Wait, this one's good.
Okay.
This is a good one. If you have ever felt like you weren't achieving enough in life, allow me to make that worse, because this made me feel bad. Introducing, shout out to our Asian, specifically Korean brothers. Johnny Kim, only 36 years old, Navy SEAL, trained Harvard doctor, and now selected to become the first Korean to go to space. So I'm going to say that one more time. Navy SEAL, 36 years old, Navy SEAL, trained Harvard doctor, and now he's about to be the first Korean to go to space. I feel fat for some reason. I feel every emotion. Like, for you to be able to be like, yo, I'm a Navy SEAL, it's like, yo, that's cool. You had to do a lot to be that.
Yes.
Harvard doctor, it's pretty cool. Astronaut, it's like when you were a little kid and you're like, I want to be this, the president, or he did that like 3 times. So, Jesus, yeah, I just wanted to throw that up here.
Man, you at 36, that's early to do all of that, bro. Like, first of all, becoming a Navy SEAL is no easy feat, bro. Like, they really be training. Like, what was the movie? A Few Good Men with Cuba and Robert Downey Jr. I'm not Robert Downey Jr., but Robert De Niro. I think there was A Few Good Men. But it was a movie where he was training to be like a Navy SEAL. Cuba Gooding Jr. He was a black man, so of course he had a lot of stuff against him and all that. It's a timepiece movie. But like just the training on that alone, a lot of people like can't make it, man. But then to come out of that and then still have the discipline to be a doctor at Harvard, trained at Harvard, and then to be qualified to go to space, it's like, bro, like it's very admirable, but it's also like, man, did you ever like really live life? Did you have a night where you literally just let go and have fun? Because like to be that disciplined, like you can't do nothing but work, right? It would seem like that's all you can do.
Not only the discipline, just the workload. Like you have to wake. First of all, Navy SEALs, I could cross that off the list, because I hear you got to wake up at like 5 a.m. and go right into the water. And just like, yeah, or they have freezing techniques where they just out there and you pour water on them and you just gotta with like, I'm not doing that, and that's not even the hard part. So you're not even really Navy SEAling at that part. So I'm good on that. Doctor, I would never. They'd never let me. And then space, Probably not. So it's just like that's 3 things that I'm not qualified for, and he got all of them. So that's just
at 36, bro. We're the same age. Me and this guy are the same age, and he's done things that would require an immense amount of school debt. And I feel like he probably has already paid off his school debt.
Oh, with one of the other jobs.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have not.
This nigga can shoot you, heal you, and then leave in a rocket ship. That is buku impressive. Damn. So shout out to Johnny Kim, because he is literally a Korean Jason Bourne, which is cool. Now on the opposite side of that spectrum, on the opposite side of the responsible spectrum, we got Mama June, who says she does $2,500 worth of that meth every single day. That's rent. You paying rent 30 days a week. 30 days a month on that meth.
How is her family paying for it? How does she just have the money to do this?
It says Mama June Shannon sat down during Mama June family crisis and told her daughter Lauren Pumpkin Shannon that she was doing $2,500 worth of meth every day with her boyfriend Eugene Edward Gino Doak. Nicknames are very important in this family because at this point we was doing quite a bit. I mean, it was a couple ounces a day. Our habit was $2,500 a day, if not more. She got money. Because unless her binge was just the past few days, what's that in a week? What's 2,500 times 7?
Oh, a full week.
Well, you thought I meant a meth business week?
No, I was 7 times 2,500 is 17,500.
Let's see how smart you are. Nice. You did that in your head?
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But yep, $2,500 worth of meth. That is a trooper. That is a trooper. I also don't know how much meth costs.
Neither do I. Like, what's the amount that she's getting that it costs that much?
I'm scared to type that into Google. How much does meth cost? Anybody knows how much meth costs? Drop it in the comments. Smash that like button. No, I'm just kidding.
We won't judge you for it. We won't judge you for it.
Woo, that is expensive. You could be anything you wanted to be if you put $2,500 worth of money into it every single day. That's...
Who is this chick? Should I know her? Who is Mama June?
Who is Mama June? Who is Mama June? It seemed like, oh, whoa. Oh, snap.
Is that the mom of the little girl that was like...
Yeah. That's mom of, what was it? Boo Boo? Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo. Wow. Okay, so that explains what she's getting the 2,500 from.
Woo. Sheesh.
She used to be really big too. She lost a lot of weight. I thought it was like from surgery or something, but maybe it's from the meth.
It's probably from the meth. I guess they had a reunion with daughter Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, who I guess is the remake of Honey Boo Boo. And she had a wee TV series called Mama June Family Crisis. She said, it was a couple. Oh, I said that already. If not more. Shannon also admitted to selling the family home because she was broke. She first came to fame as the mother of Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, who is not Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, a child beauty pageant contestant who was the star of the very popular TLC Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Oof, that was a downfall, if anything. It says that series, a spinoff of the child pageant reality show Toddlers and Tiaras, ran from 2012 until it was canceled in 2014, amid reports Shannon was dating a registered sex offender, something she denied at the time. Shannon later admitted to having been in that man's company and said that one of Alana's sister had been fathered by another convicted sex offender. So she was just out here. This is good. This is like a recap of the Honey Boo Boo family. In 2017, Shannon landed another reality show, Mama June, not to hot. Okay, so wow, she got her own show after she lost almost 300 pounds, going from a size 18 to a size 4 using weight loss surgery. So you were right.
Okay.
Series follows Shannon's brushes with the law and Alana, 14, going to live with Lauren, 20. Okay, so did she go to live with her sister? Looks like it. All right, so Honey Boo Boo was relocated. Shannon says it's not the first time she used drugs. She's always been strung out. Blah, 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 blah. Methamphetamines. And then here we are. Now she is doing 20. So she had her own show. So she had that cake. She had the cake to cut the meth. Still don't know how much meth is. I thought they might, throw that in the CNN article, but
that's crazy.
I'm not sure. But meth is, you see her teeth are falling out. Anyone who does meth just automatically looks like they should be on Tiger King.
I was just gonna say, like Tiger King, man, that showed you firsthand of what that stuff does to you. Mm-hmm. Firsthand.
Oh, it gets pretty bad. It definitely gets pretty bad. What else we got here? Let me unbook.
Jeez Louise, man.
Oh, this is a good one. U.S. Army doctor returns arm to Vietnamese soldier 50 years after he took it as a souvenir. That's it's pretty disrespectful. I don't know how he positioned this. Like, hey, I got you will never guess. Like, come through. Guess what I got,
bro? Like,
white people gestures, man.
People are the worst. What is it?
Bro gave his arm back. And he's like, oh, really? Okay. Bet that. That's what's up. That is what's up. Yeah, that's not a lot to say about it. It's just something you just got to take in, really. But
how do you even find him? How do you even find somebody?
Fingerprints? Sorry, keep going.
Nope. Nope. I'm about done. I'm about done with that whole thing right there.
Wait. Before. wait. I can do this. Hang on. This episode is brought to you by Hawthorne. Hang on. This episode is brought to you by Hawthorne. Now, Hawthorne is a company we have been promoting for a very long time. Big fans of it. It has basically brought us into the new age of looking and smelling good, but skipping past all of the giant, the stores and the lines and all that stuff, right to your front door. Hawthorne. Okay, this is super dope because they basically make you go take a quiz, a very small quiz on their website, and they pretty much ask you questions that make you stand up. What kind of scents do you like? Do you have a significant other? Just like where do you go? Where do you work? And they pretty much give you a custom cologne, soaps. They have it all, and it's custom to you. You're not going to smell like anybody else. And we've been fans for a very, very long time. All these personalized products: deodorant, shampoo, body wash, face cleanser, lotion. And ever since, it's been just compliment city. Everybody loves the way I smell, even though it's quarantine. So you hear it every now and then. But it's super easy to do. Quick 2-minute quiz, and Hawthorne tells you 2 colognes that are best for you. One for work and one for play. It's totally risk-free. If you don't like it, you can return it. Free shipping, free returns, all that. That's how confident Hawthorne is in making you smell good. All right? Tahir, cologne's your whole thing. What you got to say?
I'm a big fan of Hawthorne, man. I've said it on a number of podcasts. I love the fact that you have a personal scent, one for work, one for play. I love the fact that they take the time to really get to know you with the 2-minute survey to help you decide what will be best suited for your lifestyle. And I love the fact that they have 100% money back guarantee. Because a lot of times you go to these places like Safari and other places, you're overwhelmed with scents as soon as you walk in. And the fact that they can take that whole experience out of shopping for cologne is amazing. Because I don't care what you say, the coffee bean thing don't always work. Like if you get overwhelmed with scents, you just go overwhelmed with scents. So shout out to Hawthorne for being dope with it. I love smelling good, and yeah, man, they make it pretty easy.
Yes, sir. So you're going to go ahead and check out Hawthorne at hawthorne.co. Now remember that's Hawthorne with an E, HAWTHORNE.co, not com, CO, and use our promo code DIYS to get 10% off your first purchase, okay? They are already making it risk-free with free shipping and free returns, but now you're going to get a cool little percentage off of your order. 10% off of that thing. So use DIYS and we got you.
Cool.
I'm gonna I challenge myself. I think going into ads while trying not to laugh is a cool little
I mean, what the fuck
cool
is wrong
little
with
exercise.
that? What the fuck is wrong with you? Fingerprints? Fingerprints.
All right. Well, we got a couple conspiracies today, and I'm happy about it. All right. The first one is coming straight out of our own government. All right. So the Treasury sent $1.4 billion in stimulus checks to over 1.1 deceased Americans. Apparently, there are people out here that have been 6 feet under that are collecting all the checks. Now, first of all, I think stimulus checks are getting a whole bunch of people rich in our government. But that's a whole other conspiracy. This one is just a mistake that it's like who and how. They said that as they received data showing how the federal government allocated the 2.6 trillion coronavirus relief packages, it includes CARES Act, a government accountability office report. As of April 30th, it showed at least 130 million $1,200 stimulus checks were issued to dead taxpayers. Once the IRS noticed the error, they instructed deceased relatives to return the checks in full unless the payment was made to joint filers. Then only a portion would go to be returned. Subsequently, the GAO also urged the Congress to amend the Social Security Act, thus allowing the Social Security Administration to release death data to the Treasury Department to prevent future mistakes. So they actually asked them to return these niggas. So where is this money going? Because there are fully alive people that have been hit so hard by this, but you are able to send it to John and Jane Doe, which is that's actually the address that the word that they use. But yeah, that's a lot of money in mistakes. 1.4 billion, which could have solved many problems.
Yeah,
that's a lot of it's a lot of meth that you could buy.
I'm not even gonna engage with you, Pat.
Nah, man, what you got to say about this? I know you got something to say about this money.
So it's an unfortunate mistake. You know, they definitely need to get a handle on this. Yeah, man, I don't know how this happens because I feel like anytime somebody dies, they have to make a record of that person's death. Oh, snap. Might want to stop sharing your screen, man.
It happens.
It has, man. You know, what's so funny?
Dinner.
Nothing. It's just the connotation of dinner. There are two other forms of food that somebody could grab, and there's coffee and there's drinks. But it wasn't drinks. Like, hey, let's grab drinks and catch up. It wasn't, hey, let's grab coffee and catch up. It was like dinner soon.
Oh, that's how you read it? I have dinner meetings all the time, mind you.
Sure you do, baby boy.
Shut up. Tell us about your dead money thoughts.
I think that this is one of those missteps that definitely I don't know how this happens. Like, I don't know if it's from rushing or not really putting in the time or what. But yeah, man, you got to do better with that. Like, cause like 1.4 billion. That means that those checks could have possibly been $1,500 or $1,600, but y'all gave the money out to dead people, and then actually
I thought they were all 1,200.
Huh?
I thought they were all 1,200.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they didn't have to be 1,200. If you realize that you had less people to give money to, then there could have been more money to give money to, or more money to give people to. So I feel like instead of the checks being $1,200, if they gave money to 1.1 million people that were deceased, then all of those checks could have been $1,500 instead of the $1,200. It was just a misappropriation of funds, is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
it did better.
I'm just trying to think, like, how do they not know that this is an inactive bank account, though?
I don't know. Because a lot of checks got mailed. Like, mine came direct deposit, but a lot of checks got mailed too. So, like, for older people who might not have the bank accounts, they were like, "Oh, okay, well, we'll just mail it out to this person." But it's like, my thing is like, how did they not know that these people were dead? Like, how do you not, like, people have to have death certificates. There has to be, some database that they have access to see all the death certificates before, they run all the names and just submit it. And another thing is, like, the people who got the stimulus package was supposed to be based on people who filed taxes the year before. So you mean to tell me, like, all of these people just died after they filed taxes? Like, how do y'all make that big of a mistake? I know some of those people had to be dead for a couple of years, and y'all are still like just.
Do dead people get mail like that?
I guess so. Evidently, maybe if they die unexpectedly, or they didn't have family members or something like that, or they didn't keep in contact with the family members. So I don't know.
That's just a lot of money, especially since I know a lot of niggas who did not get one, and they were asking, and they were alive. But since we're talking about money, have you heard of?
I think a lot of people didn't see what's going. Oh no, some people did see it. They was like, "What's for dinner?" But anyway, go ahead.
A Nigerian Instagram celebrity who was arrested on charges for crimes committed in different parts of the world boasted about his wealth and expensive possessions on social media, claiming he is a successful businessman. Little did Abbas know, Dubai e-police teams were tracking his every move and taking note of all his social media activities. Hush Puppy and his team of scammers were known for creating fake pages for existing websites in order to redirect victims' payments to their own accounts. Dubai police have also found that the gang specialized in hacking corporate emails and sending fake messages to clients in order to redirect financial transfers and people's bank details to their own accounts. Before their arrest, Abbas and his crew members were responsible for scams amounting to 1.6 billion dirhams. In the operation, police officers were also able to seize items worth more than 150 million dirhams. The Nigerian Instagrams...
Bro, you got... This nigga. Caption, tell the pilot to get the chopper ready. Take me to Abu Dhabi F1 Grand Prix. My driver already waiting with my Rolls Royce and some bad bitches in my Ferrari too. I'm a young scammer. Bro, do you know how much you done fucked up if you got niggas after you called Fox Hunt 2? That's what was Operation Fox Hunt 2, and it's on. That is scary.
Here's my thing, man. I don't tell my net worth. I don't post about it. I don't brag about it. I don't mention it. People, like, literally on my episode of Zooming with the homies last night, Chris Spencer was like, "Yo, man, it's a nice shirt you got on." I was like, "Oh yeah, it's from an outlet store." I don't want to be known as a nigga that's balling, all that type of stuff.
You literally.
It just puts more eyes on you, more attention than I want.
You literally were like, no, I got it for cheap. I got it for cheap.
Yeah, I was literally like, oh yeah, Perry Ellis outlet store. That's exactly what it is. Because I don't know who's watching. I don't want nobody rolling up at me at a mall and trying to catch me slipping or lacking or nothing like that. I don't want.
Definitely don't want to catch niggas slicking, for sure.
I don't want family members hitting me up like, yo, I saw that you doing this and all of that. Such and such is in jail. It's like, yo, nigga, that nigga's always in jail. He liked it there. Let's leave him there. All right, y'all keep trying to tell him out.
You said he likes that?
He likes it there. If this is his 6th time in jail, that nigga likes the food, bro. He's a fan of it. Let's stop getting him out of where he really wants to be. Yeah, man, I don't need all that extra attention. When people do shit like that, all that flexing for the gram, I'll be like, what is it for? Like, what if it's... Here's my thing. If you got money like that, when you go out to eat or you go to the club, the people who you want to take notice are going to take notice. You don't have to boast about it all the time. Mm-hmm. That just draws too much attention. And that's why I feel like he got caught. He got caught scamming.
That's crazy that this shit really is out there. Like, I talk to people who are in it, like, about certain things that they do just so I can, like, look out for it. But it's really scary. And it's also really interesting how trusting people are with their, like, information. Like, a lot of times these scammers are literally just asking people for information.
Yeah.
But this dude named Hush Puppy, he did it on a grand scale, 1.6 billion dirham, which is over 435 million American dollars. He's arrested on multiple fraud charges. Him and his alleged team of scammers are being accused of creating fake pages of existing companies and banks to redirect victims' payments to their own accounts.
Bro, if you watch the whole thing, they talked about how these motherfuckers, first of all, he had a team. Most times you hear about a scammer, it'd be about one person, bro. This dude had a whole team. I think it was like 6 or 8 individuals because they had raided all their residences. They got like 12 laptops. They got like 8 hard drives and stuff like that. They said they had scammed over, I don't even know. I forgot the number of the total amount of people that they had scammed. But they recovered like 12 luxury vehicles, all of this type of stuff. Like, they were very meticulous with their record keeping, I guess, to not scam the same person twice. But also it's like they were really running a whole business of scamming, dog. And
right.
Like as of recently, I don't know if you've seen this in your inbox, a lot of people have been getting hacked and they got the thing like, hey, I can't believe it took me this long to do these pictures. They're at the top. And then you have to you click the thing and it asks you for your Instagram login. And like,
oh no, I don't even respond to those. Cause if you notice, like, you could just scroll a little bit and find like a handful of people that have that same.
Oh yeah.
They all say the same thing. So I never click links.
It's just like, man, like at some point you got to be like, stop being so gullible. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is literally just the new age pop-up ad. Like those pop-up ads that used to come on your computer as soon as you went on the internet to promise you all of these miracle results and stuff. This is literally just the modern day that, right? So first of all, stop getting off your personal information. Stop logging into like your personal pages on third-party access pages. Like, why would you ever do that? Like, never, ever log into one of the sites that you go to on a different site. Like, that just don't even make sense. Like, it does not make sense. So, yeah, man. Like, but them boys, they was really out here living that scammer life and doing it so flamboyantly. They brought all the attention to themselves. Like, they asked for that. They asked for it by name, I feel like.
No, that's true. I feel like they for sure asked for it because they ended up getting caught because they were on the gram. He was doing it for the gram, and Dubai police were tracking Hush Puppy's every move for 4 months. So I guess that was Operation Foxtrot 2 or whatever. And they were monitoring his social media activities for the past few weeks. When they finally pulled up on him, Dubai police seized over $40 million of items, including a dozen luxury cars valued at almost $7 million. That's nuts.
It is. It really, really is. These boys was living in Dubai, bro. That's one of the most lavish cities in the world. They were living there. They were living there, had residences. Like, you can go buy gold so cheap in Dubai. Like, they are just living it up, bro.
He was a billionaire out there.
Huh?
He was a billionaire out there.
Oh, yeah. Scamming it up. Scamming it big time.
All right.
I can never, like, fuck people over like that. Like, I feel bad. Like, when people keep giving me too much change back at a place, I always give it back because I feel bad because I worked in retail and I worked in the fast food industry. So I know what it's like when your manager calls you to the office and you have to have that talk about why your drawer is short. Like, I've experienced that. So I don't ever want to put somebody through that type of shit. And like, there are people that like literally just live for scams, bro. And that shit is just, I don't know, man. Like, that's just never been my thing, bro. Ever.
That's a really shitty way to get over. Like, I'd feel bad having like a car knowing that somebody's like lost their house because of that shit. Like, yeah, that shit would, that's not.
But it's no different from the people that have these online relationships with somebody over in a different country, like Russia or something like that. And they're like, oh, baby, I really want to come to see you, but I got to pay this and all this type of stuff. I was watching this one thing. It was like on 40/40. This dude had sent this chick probably like over $200,000 in the course of like 3 years on their online relationship, and it's all so she can get ready to come to the States to see him. And he was so naive. He really believed that this chick loved him. It's like, bro, she's doing this to you and like 10 other people.
She was?
Yeah, like it turned out that this was just like an online scammer, bro. Like, this is the stuff that goes on, and people are just like, just completely naive to it and unaware of what's going on. But I don't know how you get that detached from reality where you think that could be the case. Like I've always been one of those persons. Like, I know my level of what I attract, of the women I attract, right? So like when people in my inbox like, hey, it's worse too. When the chick's in my inbox and she's trying to slide, she'd be like, hey, you're so handsome, I love your freckles. That's what I get. You're handsome, I love your freckles, I like the outfit. That's the type of flirting I get in mind. When a chick be like, oh my God, you're so fucking hot, I can't wait to meet you. It's like, this is a scam. Nobody refers to me as fucking hot. I know what I look like. I've been in front of enough mirrors to know I'm attractive. I'm handsome. I'm not fucking hot. All right, let's just cut the bullshit out. Like, you don't use words like that to describe him. Like, oh, he's a nice looking guy. He's great personality. He smells really nice, dresses nice. I've never been referred to as fucking hot ever in my life. So it's like, I automatically know that's a scammer.
They be sounding like bots too. Like it's almost like a foreigner is typing them.
Absolutely.
Like, which is super awkward because you know that those a lot of those random profile pics are dudes like that are scamming people. That's because it's just like they know how dudes react to these pages, so it's easy. Like, catfishing is one of the weirdest things.
And it's also like internet. It's like, bro, like, just do a little research. If you think somebody is that into you, go to their page. See when their first picture was. You go to their page, they got 30 pictures. You see the first picture of the 30 pictures was posted like 3 days ago. Obviously, this is a new account. Obviously, it's a burner account. It's a scam account. Like, you got to do a little research. Even if you buy into all the hype, go look at the pages. Usually, the page hasn't been active longer than a week. You got 40 pictures in a week, and I'm the person that you chose to reach out to and call fucking hot? Hey, get the fuck out of here. I'm not buying that shit.
Nah.
I'm not buying that shit.
That's always a big thing. And then it's like if their page goes back into like 2012 and it looks legit and it's still a scammer, it's like, what kind of loser is that? You kept it updated that long, you kept in tap with your scam like over time just to make it look real, which is low-key genius, but it's also like damn.
Bro, I'm gonna make a video as soon as we finish this one because I'm so sick and tired of these accounts hitting me up like, yo, holla at me, I can get you verified for the low in less than an hour. It's like, bruh, how can you get me verified and you're not verified?
That part. That's hilarious.
Just fucking stop.
What's crazy is that they'll upload their profile pic as the check.
Yeah, I was like, bro, what are you doing? First of all, like,
different.
I'm not that keen on like I'll press up on getting verified. But the people that follow me know who I am. They know I'm me. If somebody makes a fake account of me, I look at it as flattering. You know what I mean? Like you thought that much of me to make a fake page of me? Wow, I'm flattered. I'm humble by that. But it's like I don't care. Like I've reached out to Instagram a number of times to try to get verified. At this point, I don't even care. Like it'll happen when it happened, and I ain't in no rush to make it happen. So for all the scammers that are watching me, I don't care about that. You can stop inboxing me that. Also, for all you graphic artists, stop fucking posting in my comments. Okay, you fucking leeches. Stop it. That's not how you do it. If you want a shout out, pay me. I'm still not gonna do it, but that's the proper way to do it. You coming in my comment, yo, if you need CD covers, posters, anything, like, motherfucker, for what? For what? What would I need a CD cover for? What do I need a poster for? Where the fuck am I doing shows at right now? Stop with the dumb shit, bro. I'm sick of this shit.
They just said
blocking you niggas.
I think they set a program so that every time you post, it just does it.
Oh, I'm so sick of this shit.
It's the worst. But I mean, at least that shows you get high engagement.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm sick of them niggas be sliding in the comments like, yeah, by the way, if you need any type of art, hit me up. No, I don't need that, bro. I don't need that. I don't need that shit. That's not even the right way to go. If you want to impress somebody, do a picture on consignment or do a picture on GP, send it to them, ask them to post it. That's how you gain your fans. That's how you increase your following. Not in my comments. People ain't looking at that shit. Ain't nobody, I guarantee ain't nobody looked at that comment and was like, oh shit, I do need a City Cup. Let me hit up City Graphics 2019 real quick. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. Sick of that shit.
Well, there you have it. At the end of the day, fuck scammers, fuck Sleeping Beauty, and fuck the ice cream truck song. There's
all day long, bro.
Those are the 3 takeaways from this episode. Make sure that you guys join our Patreon. Shout out to our Patreon fans that have been in the comments this whole time. I gotta click back in there, but yeah, definitely shout out to you guys. We have a chat and serial coming on this Saturday morning, so make sure that you guys turn them notifications on and join our Patreon because we're doing another meet and greet / easy for you to say this Sunday.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Scary Squad, More Mob Cloud Village. Once again, I have been your host, Patrick Cloud.
And I am your co-host, Tahir Moore. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next week. Peace.
Yeah.
All right, stop recording. Still live on YouTube with the gang.
Shout out to the Scary Squad.
Hey, man. Shout out to y'all for real, man. They was there. Hey, man, I say freckles, man. I don't say it like freckles. Yeah, I say freckles, man. Y'all just got to deal with a country nigga
making fun of you?
Yeah, they's like, did anybody else hear freckles? And they spell it with an F-R-A. That's how I say it. Y'all just gonna have to deal with that shit. You feel me?
Them freckles.
Them freckles. Y'all know what it is. You know what TF it is. Really real. I'm not mad at you. I just feel slighted. You brought out Pat like 3 different gifts. And
let me jump back into this chat real quick.
You jump back in the chat and she's like, oh, you was mad at me? You pulled up on me.
What up?
You know what I'm saying?
How was the show, guys? Was it cool? Was it all right? I got to run to the store. I got to shoot it too.
All right, well, man, I'm going to wrap with you in a second, bro. All right, Scary Squad, More Mob. We'll talk to y'all in a minute. Y'all be easy. Always love. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.